Hey guys, welcome to Win Life. My name is Matthew. This is the channel where we seek to win in all areas of life. Before we get into it, feel free to subscribe. Also find me on Instagram at mr.win.life. I've got a lot of stuff dropping there. There's going to be a lot of new content coming out to this channel. But today I want to add on to what I talked about regarding helping someone younger than yourself learn finance. So let me set the stage again. When you were in high school, freshman year, did you learn finance? When you were in high school, sophomore year, did you learn finance? Junior year, senior year? Well, no, you probably didn't. It probably wasn't brought up. It probably wasn't really a thing because money isn't really a thing until it starts mattering to, the higher folks who want to screw you over. Then it's very much a thing. But at that point, it's negative money, and at that point, you're behind the eight ball. So, as I said, the education system seeks to screw you over constantly and relentlessly. And there are ways around it. Unfortunately, there's no education regarding finance from a young age. There's no standardized education about it. You can learn theater, you can learn art, you can learn a lot of other somewhat useless skills, somewhat archaic skills that really have little value. But money, no, we won't train them about money until they're behind, when it starts mattering to us. That's what the higher ups say, and then you learn about money, and by that time it is unfortunately late. It's definitely not too late, but it's definitely a loss of a lot of potential gains, a lot of potential growth in your portfolio by the time you start to even understand what kind of debt you're in, whether that's student loans or whatever that may be. I have a buddy at work who has about $100,000 in student loans because he went to art school in New York. Unbelievable, right? He's working a 9-to-5 minimum wage job, $100K in student loans. I haven't seen him for a while. I think he maybe just gave up on paying those off because I tried to do the math with him. I was like, okay, so 125K, you can maybe try to earn like 20K a year. So maybe you've paid things off in 7 years. Just so you guys know, this job where we work, it's not the kind of job you want to be at for 7 years. It's the kind of job that you want to swing in and swing out in 6 months. So, that guy is toast. He is completely toast, unless student loans are forgiven or something else comes along. He's got 125K in student loans because he went to an art school in New York. I mean, he is jacked. Not in the sense of being swole, but in the sense of having a lot of swole debt. So, how do you train someone younger than you to avoid this mess? This mess that you may find yourself to be in at this moment? Well, as I have said before, it's relatively straightforward. So the way you do it is you have them manage a small amount of their money in the market for 2 to 5 years. Boom, problem solved. They will go on to become much, much better off than they could have ever hoped to be, than the education system could have ever predicted. If you work with them between the ages of 12 and 18 and help them manage between $100 and $1,000 in the market in a responsible and a trusted way. That's probably 80% of it, okay? The other 20% is probably just having the experience over that time span being able to mature in how they view investment, being able to see how time interacts with investments, and the other 20% probably involves you just being there and helping them along the way. That's literally it. In 5 minutes, you guys have learned how to save somebody younger than you, a 12 to 18 year old, possibly 20 years of their life in 5 minutes. I have laid that out for you guys, and I have someone who I am now helping do that, who is 12 years old, who will be spared a lot of struggle, simply from the fact that I thought, hey, you know what? I got screwed over by the education system. They don't give a crap about teaching us about money. So let's flip that on its head. Let's teach someone about money very young. And by the time this person is 18, he's going to be off to the races. Okay? That's it. Go impact somebody's life. Go change somebody's life for the next 70 years. Go have an effect on them that will be lasting, simply by taking them under your wing for 2 to 5 years, letting them manage $100 to $1,000 in real time in the market, and being there for questions and helping them along the way. That's actually all there is to it, to affecting somebody's future for the next, rest of their life. All right, guys, until next time, take care.